Welcome back. You are now looking at the search results for Google Forms. And if you go to Google search and you type in Forms, the very top result is going to be Forms. So go ahead and click that link. That will bring you to the Google Forms start page, and you're going to go on to Google Forms. And Google Forms will allow you to collaborate and collect data from people that you want information from or from your team. So let's go ahead and start with a blank form. Now, the most basic application of Google Forms would be, of course, to do a survey. And we are going to go ahead and title this Survey. Now, when you're using Google Forms, you can use a number of different kinds of questions. You can also dictate the kind of answer that you're going to have the respondent give you. So in this particular case, we're going to do a multiple choice question. And we'll go and click this arrow where it says you have the 3 dots there, or the 6 dots. That's going to open up into a dialog box. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and write a question. Now, Google will actually offer you suggestions as to what you want to put in terms of your answer. In this particular case, we can go ahead and just use add all, and Google will go ahead and give us those 3 answers. If we want to add more, we can actually do that. We can determine if we want this question to be required. We can say yes. And we've also got some other options. Now, with Google Forms, we can actually do conditional logic so that when someone answers a question a certain way, we can actually send them to a different part of the survey. This is one of the great uses of Google Forms. Now, any place in the survey, we can add in videos, images, and additional text. So in order to continue, we are just going to click the Add a Question button to get to the next question. And indeed, what we can do is we can write a different kind of question. We can do a short answer. We can do a paragraph question. We can do a number of different things with the kind of question that we are going to give the client. So for example, we can write a short answer, and we can make this question something to the effect of a question that will require them to write something in. Now, once we've completed the form that we're going to have people fill out, we can actually go and we can take a look at some of the collaboration options. And what we can do with forms is we can actually add in collaborators. And so we can click this button, and we can add in different individuals that we are going to have working with us on the survey. We can also limit their activity, and then we can save changes. We are then ready to invite the person to become part of our survey administration. We can then preview the survey as it will appear to the person that's actually going to be filling it out. Then we can go back to the edit screen, and once we've completed it, we can then hit send. Now, what you're going to notice is we can actually send these forms direct to someone. So if you are doing an internal survey and you're working with someone on a project, you can actually do that. If you're sending them to a group of people, perhaps your clients and customers, you can do that. One of the things that you can also do is you can click this area, and you can then embed the entire form on your website. So for example, we can copy this entire code, and then we can go to our website. We can give our form a title. We'll make sure the HTML is in correctly, and then we'll paste the code. We will then click Publish, and then that post is ready to be viewed. So let's take a look at the actual post. And what you'll notice now is that the entire form is scalable inside of your website. Now, what you can also do is you can click this link, and you can link directly to someone who wants to actually take a look at the forms. You don't have to put it on your website. You can send it directly to an individual. You can send a shortened URL, just as we did there. We can send that via email. Now, one important aspect of this process is that we can actually collect email addresses when the person fills out the form. And if that's the case, all we have to do is to click this button. And then once we've clicked the button, Google Forms will actually collect the email addresses of those who intend to fill out the survey. Now, one thing that you'll note is that while all of these activities are happening, this is being actually saved in your cloud drive, so that if we go back to the cloud drive, we can then take a look for this actual form. You'll see it on our Forms dashboard, and then if we go back to Google Drive, you will see the form there also. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video.